Trick. Hello there. It is days a week. It's Monday. You know what that means. Welcome Monday. My name is Kira Kennedy, and we are live with Pokemon Violet shiny hunting as we continue our search for the remaining shiny starters that don't need to be Masuda, which include 2 Poplio, 2 Totodile, 2 Sobble, 2 Torchic. I don't remember the rest, to be honest. 2 Torchic. I'll probably remember the rest after, or once I check my list of shinies I still need. Because I have a shiny Living Dex checklist, actually. Torchic. I know the rest are fire types, I just can't remember what... Oh, 2 Litten, 2 Scorbunny. I figured we'd start with Poplio today because it was just the closest one I was. Or it was just the first outbreak I could get. To appear today. Cause like with I forget the names of the Pokemon now. With Totodile and Sobble, they're both in the Savannah biome, so all I need to do is make a water sandwich to get those to spawn. I believe the Poplio outbreak is over there, around that little island. How is everyone's New Year's Day? Oh. Okay, so we got a stellar Pokemon right there. Might need to take that out, but for now... I need to see what kind of moves Poplio knows before I head into this. You just head over to Starebii, just check Poplio's learn set. Need to make sure it doesn't know something like Perish Song. Oh, they're swimming, are they? Shoot. They're swimming. I'm gonna need, I need Photon. Where's Photon? Photon, where the fuck is Photon? Where is he? Gee, where the fuck are they? Photon? We might have to do this the long way. Or the, not the long way, the, D. Like a volt. Search. There they are. There's she. Alright, so we've got Iron Valiant and Lil Mac here for false swipe purposes. Oh, there they are. We're gonna need 2 Poplio to finish out this line. Unfortunately, making a water sandwich isn't gonna work too well here because, well, you know, we're in the water. And Poplio doesn't have a secondary typing I can isolate. So just gonna, like I said, we're gonna have to work with what we have here. One more Poplio over there. Then we can go for this little swarm of them. What would you call a group of seals? The good news is that the Popplio are large enough that I'll be able to notice. I should be able to notice the difference between the regular and the shiny. I got this guy over here. And back to it. No, hey, Photon! Come on. Wait. Dumbass! Right there, come on. There you go. Gotta remember also pay attention to the, Okay, so we're at 25 right now. I gotta say, Vikavolt works so much better with some of these hunts than Goldengo did. Blue. Oh, wait. I think that's our first one. No, that's blue. That's blue. Sorry, buddy. Might not be as easy as I was expecting it to be, but... You know, why is there a Smeargle? Actually, that reminds me. At some point, I gotta train up an extra Smeargle for shiny hunting purposes. Give it Spore and Taunt and False Swipe. And Soak. I have to give it Soak as well. Okay, got a whole bunch over here, but let Photon handle that little amalgamation of... Oh. Okay, well, none of them are shiny, so... I don't think any of them are shiny. Let me double check. Yeah, neither of them are shiny. That one's... Don't think is... That... Oh! What was that? Oh, that's blue. Damn it. Thought that was it. Alright, so we're at 50 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that wasn't 4. That was a Finneon. Now it's 54. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 60. Alright. So, we're at the minimum amount of Popplio we want to knock out to get this to work. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to quickly do a picnic reset. I'm gonna try to, like I said, I'm gonna try to avoid using a sandwich if I can. Partially because, like, I don't know how many cucumbers I have left right now. And cucumber is the main ingredient you need for a water shiny sandwich. The neon. Yeah, I'll look at the little collar, I guess would be call that. We need to catch 2. One for... Oh, I think that's it. I think that's our first one for realsies. Might not be. Yeah, it's not. It looked dark enough. Ugh. Oh, we'll leave it be now, because we don't need to... Oh, God. Oh. Now, you're looking at it from far enough away, they look like they could be. Not. Might not be as easy as I thought it was gonna be. But we'll see. We'll keep going. Boo. Boo. Actually, I should probably save before I forget. Love disc. I think the funny thing about most of these remaining starters I need, I think most of them can be isolated without needing to worry about an outbreak or anything. I know Cyndaquil's a pain in the ass because it spawns in a cave and you get stuff spawning kind of over top of it. But I already got all my Cyndaquil from Legends Arceus, so... Let's see. Alright, so table set up and go. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put Iron Valiant up front. Oh, Jesus. I got stuck. Glad to see that glitch still hasn't disappeared. Blue. Also blue. Blue. Yeah, blue. We're gonna be looking for a kind of light-colored collar. I guess we can let it call. I don't know what the actual term for it. I'll just call it a collar. Okay, back on land. You need to up the table. Oops. Nope. Nope, that's my box. Shit. Ooh. Ah. Alolan Grimer here for some reason. I still kind of find it cool that, like, most of the Alolan Pokemon are all here in the coastal biome. I guess makes sense, right? Because Alola's tropical, mostly tropical location. Like, I think the only Alolan Pokemon that aren't here, well, besides Minior, which is kind of all over the fucking place, are the Alolan variants of Sandshrew and Vulpix, because they're in the polar biome. What the fuck's a Chikorita doing? How the fuck did a Chikorita get out here? Okay. Oh, they don't hear me. Okay. Well. Picky Peck here for some reason. Actually, a Picky Peck seems more likely to get here than a Chikorita, although I'm sure Chikorita can. Alright. I think this time we're gonna have to make a sandwich. Actually, I'm gonna do a quick reset. I'll do one more sweep, and then I'll make a sandwich. Let's see. Blue collar. Blue collars. Blue. Blue, blue. Gotta establish that one's blue. Yep. They don't actively charge me, just kind of come in closer to see, which is fine. That makes it kind of so I don't have to tilt the camera too much to get a closer look. All right, save. What else am I gonna? All right, picnic. So something I've been wondering, future games, how's Terapagos going to work? Because Terapagos specifically, if I remember correctly, focuses strictly on 1, 3, 4. Yeah, those last of my cucumbers, so I'm gonna have to buy some more afterwards. Alright. I think we're gonna go spicy on this one. I got plenty of spicy herba. Okay. Oh no. Damn it. Gotta reset. Try that again. Actually, wait. Why don't I just do this now? Easier. Excuse me. Okay. Do a quick sweep of what we have here, just in case. Blue. Blue. Both blue, it looks like. Blue. Alright. Picnic again. This time we don't fuck it up. Pickle. 4 cucumbers. Spicy herba. And get these quick enough, I might be able to head towards Totodile or Sobble on the same sandwich. Fine, as long as nothing falls off. I'll have a serviceable sandwich to work with. Oh! No top. No top. There. Hey, James. First day was a day where I basically kind of just slept all day. How was your first day of the year? Wait, Vikavolt has a mouth? Why did I never notice that? But I guess I kind of thought the prongs in the middle were kind of its mouth, I guess. Or the pincers. Okay, so there's a good chance we're gonna phase here. Unfortunately, Poplio's location lends itself to a lot of water types that can spawn, and it doesn't have a secondary type I can use to isolate it. Kind of why I wanted to avoid using sandwiches if I could. Blue. I mean, your collar. Holy crap, that's a lot of Poplio. But the fact that they all kind of just swarmed up here is good, because that makes it easier to check and compare. Sorry, guys. Oh, that's blue. 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 The thing I'm looking at is gonna be the collar. Underwater. Finneon. Wait. That one... I think that just might be a regular Popplio, just the way the light was reflecting off it made it look shiny. Yeah. Because regular Popplio looks like it has like a bit of a darker, more of a like a different cuts of clerks. Ooh, nice. I'm assuming one of them has the original downer ending, right? Happy New Year, Max. Okay. In fact, if I had some stuff stuck to my screen. I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. I feel like I'm probably gonna wind up having to take Lance's advice about the playthrough, though. Play on an easier difficulty, which I feel... I don't know. It feels weird. Is that shiny? Oh. I think that... Oh my god, is that shiny? I don't think it is. It's not, thank god. Blue. Boo. I've not watched it yet, no. Probably gonna watch it on Friday, to be honest, because I have the day off of that. Well, thanks for the animated scene. I can connect Clerks to Mallrats to cheat. You mean besides just using Jay and Silent Bob? Because that's the easiest connection you can get with a lot of Kevin Smith's movies. Obviously not like Cop Out or Red State, but, you know. I mean, well, it's like we know the fact that at the very least Mallrats is connected to Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back and what's the other one? The sequel they did a few years ago, where Jay's kid wants to go to Comic-Con. To promote, like, what is it, Blunt Man and Chronic? The remake, sorry, Blunt Man v Chronic. Jay and Silent Bob reboot, right. Which isn't a reboot, it's more of a sequel. But... actually... Hey, Max. On the other end. Hello, YouTube Max. Actually, now that I think about it, there's like a lot you can connect with what other movies? You can connect Jay and Silent Bob reboot to Mallrats, and I think to Dogma, just because you have that little random cameo from Matt Damon as Loki. Take a wild Pokemon that's swimming. That's... I'll have to do it some... I should probably do that now, actually. I have 6. No. Do I have 6? I have 12 left. Not including the Masuda starters, I have 2 Popplio, 2 Totodile, 2 Sobble, 2 Litten, 2 Scorbunny, and 2 Torchic. Yeah. I will say, I kind of found, the fourth wall break's a little too, blunt in Giant Silent Bob Reboot. I mean, I guess that was kind of the point, but, like, not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. Wait. No, that's blue. Oh boy. Come on. None of that. Okay. And because of the rain, now we're gonna have a little bit of a frame rate drop. Not too much space. Motherfucker, we got a whole island. Blue. Oh, good lord. Oh, wait, is that? Oh, damn it. Yeah. They do tend to be very weird. Get over here, dingus. Okay. Hey. Fish Islands kind of helps a little for those far off ones, but not it. But that one. Oops. No, that's blue. Ah, look at the little baby. Look at the big baby. Whoa. Blue. Blue. What the hell's the white color? Oh, I thought that was it. I heard that. I always thought that was a Markiplier reference, right? 'Cause it sounds like Mark's voice. Cause like with ASDF, there's usually like it's kind of like South Park, but there's a lot of sameness to the voices. Except ASDF is infinitely funnier than South Park. how much time? I need to do a reset here. Oh. Random tentacle stinger lying around. I guess those could... They're not shed? Markiplier voice is the character that says that. Ah! That would explain it. Yeah, because Mark has a very kind of distinct voice that it's... Like, and that's part of the reason I think why... Like, he was able to stand out from you know, people like PewDiePie and Jack. Although, I also don't find PewDiePie very funny, so... There's that, you know. But, like, Mark's also got that very distinct voice, so... 2 and 8. I haven't seen any of the, like, I haven't figured out the distinct videos. Mostly what I've seen from ASDF is just stuff from while I've been scrolling TikTok. So, you know, that's my boy! No, my boy! Father, help! Or, I like trains. I don't know if you saw his Clone Wars video. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it on TikTok. Look, you. Get out of my sandwich. Now. I mean, if you have some decent animation software, I'm sure it shouldn't be like, and you know what you're doing. Doing something like that, like recreating the 8 has the big baby. Ah, okay. What am I doing? I am bounty hunting for Poplio. How are you doing, Bernice? Okay, Max, let's not... Alright. Are any of you blue? No. Oh, well, you are blue. I'm looking for the white colors. Oh. Yeah, I just... Yeah, the last thing I want to do is just, like, I know, like, there's always that issue of, like, someone's gonna come and be like, hey, why are you doing this when you could be doing a real job and stuff. Like, I try just not to assume that's what they're going, what someone's kind of getting at, like, unless they start, you know. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt in chat beforehand, you know, like, I think part of it comes from that one person who, like, I'm still not sure that one person who got, like, really upset. How
are you now?
Good, and you? How you doing, Extreme Player? Must try and be funny. Yeah. Fair enough. Like, the other thing about that is, like, with text, it's very hard to... It's still very hard to tell with text sometimes if someone's just, you know, trying to take the piss, or, you know, trying to be funny. That's good to hear. Okay, I think it's safe to say that none of these Ballsack, none of these Poplio are shiny. How much time I got left on this sandwich? 11 minutes. Ugh, excuse me.
We're gonna mop the floor with you. We're gonna put the boots to you.
Sorry. Good old, like, the one funny scene from Anchorman 2. You know, my dad still doesn't believe that Topher Grace was part of the, like, part of the BBC news team. Like, that's one of those just random cameos putting Topher Grace in with the BBC crew. Okay, do any of you have... collar? Blue collar, blue collar. Speaking of BBC, I did, yes. And that stupid Goblin King song is gonna be stuck in my head now because it's just all over friggin' TikTok. But it definitely has not changed my opinions on Ncuti. Ncuti is fast becoming probably one of my favorite doctors, and I've only seen 2 episodes of his so far. Wouldn't be who if it wasn't politely obnoxious. Oh, I get that. And I will say this. Anything that can keep Mariah Carey out of the top 10, Mariah Carey's stupid Christmas song out of the top 10, is A-okay in my books. Woo. Because, like, apparently the Goblin King song was actually, like, the #1 song in the UK last week, which is crazy. Let me ask you this. Have you been watching... Ncuti is great, so... Oh, yeah, Ruby's fine so far, too. Like, there's probably gonna be some growing pains in there, but, you know... I said the same thing about the girl who's playing Annabeth in the Percy Jackson series, and, like, 3rd episode, she's already really nailing it down. She's already really nailing the part down. And I will say this as well. I think I had said it the second I found out he was cast as Dionysus. But Jason Mantzoukas has to be my favorite part of that series so far. Like, he is far and away the best casting choice I've seen so far. Oh, sorry, the best cast character I've seen so far. Yeah, I get that. So there are some, what I will say is there are some slight changes to how they handle, you saw the stinger that teased the that kind of ran through the stinger teaser for the next episode, right? For the episode, right? At the end of episode 2. I want to ask that before I go any further. Otherwise, I'll just say there's a slight... You have. Okay. there's a slight deviation with how they handle Medusa, but it's not that different. And it's not the worst thing in the world. I've not heard the Goblin King song, but they're I think they're... What I will say is the comparison of Ruby and Clara... They made her pretty... Yeah, there's that too. I mean, but they did the same... You know, that's... Unfortunately, I think something that... I will say, though, as well... sorry, before I'm being very kind of scatterbrained right now, but... how's that different from usual? Anyways, there was one kind of thing in her monologue when she... I don't want to go too much about it, but there's this monologue she does. And there's this one really subtle thing that she does that kind of... actually really makes the performance perfect. What I will say with the woman who played Medusa. But back to Ruby and Clara. I think the big comparison I'll see between Ruby and Clara, besides is that it seems like they're putting another big mystery around this, and I kind of got tired of that with Moffat. Like Bill was a nice change from that, but Amy had this big mystery of like the cracks in her wall and why that was a thing. You had the big mystery behind River Song, or like... No, I'm not... Yeah, exactly. Like, the Ruby comparison is definitely there. I'm very weary of it because a lot of times... And this is something that Nash Bozard from Radio Dead Air pointed out. I feel like they're setting this... They're setting this mystery up for some big reveal, and then it's gonna be something that just doesn't make a lick of sense. Like, there are people saying that Ruby's mother is a future version of Ruby, which is a fucking bootstrap paradox in of itself, or that it's the Ronnie, or Missy, or fucking Jodie's doctor. And I will say this, as a Doctor Who fan, those ones are the least likely because, and this is something not a lot of New Who fans really know, Time Lords can't have children. Time Lords are sterile. They were sterilized by the Sisterhood of Karn, which was kind of a neighboring civilization of witches. So the only way they can kind of reproduce is by essentially cloning themselves in these things called looms. So it's not likely that her mother is any of the Time Lords. And I think somebody who... I don't know, I feel like people who would know about the Ronnie at least, because the Ronnie is a fucking deep dive. You know, that's a deep... Oh yeah, I guess they would have been killed when the Master destroyed Gallifrey for the 57th time. How the hell? The looms. That's kind of the assumption, was the looms. It's part of the reason why I never really scoffed too much at the idea of the Timeless Child, because I know let me see if I can find Nash. Let me see if I can find Radio Dead Air's video on it. But he did a whole video on this idea the classic series wanted to do, called the Cartmel Master Plan. Here, I'll post the. Never mind. That's not gonna work because right now there's an ad for porn. God damn it, Nash. But essentially, towards the end of Sylvester McCoy's run, it is No, I mean, I think it's been established that Susan is a Time Lord as well. Oh, the fact that she never regenerated is, like, bizarre. Because, like, even in the audio dramas, when they would bring Carol Ann Ford back, they brought Carol Ann Ford back to play Susan. Like, they never had anyone else introduce. I know there's some people saying that it was Jenny, the woman played by Tennant's now wife, Georgia Moffat. I don't think that one's likely, because if she's like a true Time Lord, even though she was, like, I would assume she's probably very similar in I don't think it's likely that Ruby's mom has some kind of Gallifreyan origins, but I also I'm also 95% sure that we're gonna get a really lame payoff for it. Like, where the fuck was I supposed to figure that out? You know? Because I know with, what was her name? Like, with a lot of Moffat's big reveals. Actually, the Saxon one was kind of nice. The Harold Saxon is the master reveal. I would say was actually probably one of the better plot twists he'd done. But when you look at, like... Oh, no, it's not gonna be Rose. It's not gonna be Rose. Yeah. Like... I don't get the obsession with Rose Tyler. She was probably, like, one of my least favorite companions, to be honest. And, like, a lot of it came down to the fact that, like, you know, she was essentially a kid, but, like, I always look back to Father's Day specifically as, like, the worst Rose Tyler has ever been. No, god damn it. And the sandwich is done. Yeah, that's a dumb comparison. Like, by that logic, you'd be more likely to... It'll make, you know... I'm trying to think of... I can't think of any examples right now. Alright, so the sandwich. Done. There's no shiny. Am I gonna reset? No, I'm not gonna reset. We'll just... picnic table again. Yeah. Plus, this had been the, this had really been the first time that they tried to explain away the Master's psychosis. And I still think, like, I love Michelle Gomez as Missy. I loved, Sasha Devon as O. Saxon, I think, was a very bizarre incarnation of the Master. I get that. I can see that. I can absolutely see that, because Missy was very... I know I know O's... Sasha Devon's Master was... His whole thing was, you know, nostalgia and vintage master plans like tissue compression or forced regeneration. But Missy was very much about was very much the kind of, I guess, insanity you saw with characters like with like Anthony Ainley's Master. Okay, we're gonna reset. I'm very interested to see. Well, that's been the whole appeal of the Master in general, is that the Master has always been meant to be like the darker side of the Doctor, right? To the point where Missy isn't a dick. She's cutting in. Yeah, I won't go with that, but yeah, no. There's that. But the Master in general, like, has always been to the point where they were even going to go with the trope. The original plan, apparently, for the TV movie, if I can find it, for the TV movie, was going to be that the Doctor was going to reveal that the Master was actually his long lost brother. Instead, they decided to go with the Doctor being half human on his mother's side. Thank you, Celestial Toymaker. Yeah, I buy into the theory that the Toymaker is the reason why Doctor Who's continuity is all fucked up. But that's the in-universe explanation why a lot of that stuff just doesn't make a lick of sense. Although, it does look like they're going to go more into the time. It doesn't seem like they're going to go kind of more into the Timeless Child stuff with Ncuti, which I think is an interesting idea. I'm also very interested to see with the Master, because we know the Master's coming back at some. Oh, yeah, Neil Patrick Harris was amazing. Like, he was, like, I believed it. I believe him when he said Davies said specifically like he had Harris in mind for that role. And I'm still convinced that the Spice Up Your Life scene was what had convinced Neil Patrick Harris to do the role. To take on the role. But you know at some point we're going to have the Master return. Because they literally did a callback to the Last of the Time Lords. Oh yeah, it was... Well, here's the thing. The whole idea of the Doctor... Oh, there's our first one. There's our first one. I guess second. We're gonna... I think we're gonna color match this one. Do I have any I have dive balls. Okay, good. Go for a false swipe. Wow, that is bulky. But here's the thing. The whole Doctor being half human thing was actually a plot point, because they pointed out that they needed a human eye to open up the Eye of Harmony inside the TARDIS, if I remember correctly. Sweet. That's one down, one to go for Poplio. Let's drop a save real fast. Let's evolve this puppy. Screw it. Alright, we'll use a rare candy. It's not like I don't have a bunch of those from doing the Blissey Dens. So that's Brionne done. But at least I know what to look for now. The blue is gonna be kind of more purple than blue. Gonna have that kind of pinkish hue to it. Alright, there's our Brionne. I'm glad that that figured out. And I can still do one more. I can't make any more sandwiches right now, so I'm gonna finish the Poplio hunt before I head to Acquiesta Supermarket and buy some more cucumbers. And probably some more pickles too, because I'm probably gonna need those. Pickles and maybe some red bell peppers, because I need those for the fire starters. My favorite Who villain species? Ooh. That's a good question. Like, if it wasn't for the oversaturation of the Daleks, I would say that. But, like, the Daleks are used so often now, it's ridiculous. Cybermen are a bit boring to me. I get that. I'm not a super big fan of the Cybermen, just because, like, I'd say they seem like a bit of a ripoff of the Borg, but if anything, the Borg are a ripoff of the Cybermen. I kind of like the Vashta Narada, if I want to go for, like, a real deep cut, but the problem is, like, we never saw them again, probably for the better, that we never saw them again outside of, Silence in the Library and Forest of the Dead. The Weeping Angels probably used to be my favorite, and then, The Angels Take Manhattan happened, and I still can't forgive Moffat for that episode and the send-off he gave to Amy and Rory. Because that... Like, James talks about how he doesn't like, Clara's... Yeah. James always talks about how Face the Raven, like, was probably the episode that made him the most emotional because... Wait, was it Face the Raven? That was Clara's last episode? Clara's last episode makes him really sad because of Clara's, just because of the way they killed her off. Which is another problem I have with Moffat, that he almost always killed companions. I'm glad at least that Davies tried to weave that into Tennant's return. This idea of, like, oh, well, yeah, the Doctor, ever since... Yeah. Ever since, the Doctor erased, the Doctor erased, Donna's memories, he lost 4 friends. To the Weeping Angels, to a Raven, and to the Cybermen. Although technically it wasn't the Cybermen. She got turned. Actually, wait, did Bill? I guess because Bill left behind to stayed behind to fight the Cybermen off. Because I always looked at her death as the moment where, like, where she was shot at the beginning of the episode. Well, that's alright then! Technically, Amy and Roy didn't die unless you count old age. Here's the thing, they still do die, because their tombstone is there. Anyways, I need to take a quick little break to use the facilities. I will be back in a bit. Enjoy the Poplio Choir. Right, yeah. I always assume the, sorry, I'm back also. I always assumed the, but she was killed by the Cybermen was more of a, that was what happened the last time the Doctor had seen Bill before the Twice Upon a Christmas. Probably the worst regeneration episode I've seen of New Who. Like, I like that Twice Upon a Christmas had that kind of full circle moment of the first and 12th Doctors getting to meet while they're preparing for regeneration, or while I guess Capaldi is preparing not to regenerate. But it feels like the episode is just a giant waste of time to me, right? Like, the only thing I remember from that episode pretty much is like the reveal about, or like, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. There's, you know, the first Doctor that we know of at the time, or at the time the first Doctor, entering Capaldi's TARDIS for the first time. There's the reveal that the soldier they saved was actually the father of the Brigadier. There was, and then you know, the regeneration itself. And, you know, the continuation of the tradition that the TARDIS must blow up when the Doctor's going through a regeneration. I can't really call it too much of a tradition because it really only happened with, to be honest, with 11 and, honestly, 11 and 13. 11 and 13. Because technically, the Doctor just forgot how to pilot the TARDIS when he went from 11 to 12. He went from Smith to Capaldi. And the, I still find it funny, though, that Jodie's Doctor was the only one who had the sense to park the TARDIS and when it came time for her regeneration. Like, she looked at her last few regenerations, like, okay, well, I've either almost crashed the TARDIS, or I've, I don't know why I'm making her sound like she's from Newcastle when she's supposed to be from Yorkshire, but... Okay, the last few times I regenerated, I almost crashed the TARDIS. I've almost blown it up twice. I think this time we're gonna actually park it first. It's actually funny, though, heading into the giggle, I kept thinking to myself, this is, you know, we've never had a mid-episode regeneration as far as I can tell. Like, I don't know if the, like, 'cause I know the first regeneration episode, I think it was the War Games? Or Planet of the Cybermen, one of the two. I can't remember what the final first Doctor serial was called. But I know that episode was actually lost to the Burning Times. Like, they have, like, barely any footage left. Basically, they have the regeneration scene itself. That's all they, most of what they have from that episode. Every other regeneration episode, I think they have most of, if not all of the footage outside of the regeneration. Like, because what I think from like halfway through the Pertwee era all the way to now, they have everything. It's just everything from, it's just most of, I think, the first Doctor's era, or if not a huge chunk of the first Doctor's era, and most of Patrick Troughton's era that got lost to time. That got lost to the Burning Times. And clarification to what the Burning Times were. Back in the early days of Doctor Who, a lot of, like, so the early 60s, so the 60s to, like, I want to say the mid 70s, maybe early 70s. The BBC, I think most actors unions had these requirements that, like, if you wanted to do the reruns of the show, you had to basically refilm it from scratch. So, they wouldn't keep the reels. They'd either reuse them for other episodes and other tapings and stuff, or they would straight up just burn them. And I don't know if you've seen Inglourious Bastards, but that latter one is kind of a bit dangerous because the chemical composition of film is very just go watch Inglourious Bastards. That's what I will say on that matter. Make big fireball, boom! It's very dangerous. It's extremely flammable, yes. Like there's a clip from Inglourious Bastards where they're explaining where, you know, Shoshana and Marcel, I think Marcel is the guy's name. Shoshana and her partner are figuring out what they're gonna do at the premiere of Nation's Pride. And they're talking about just using the films, and then they explain like film was so flammable at that point that you couldn't even take it on a streetcar without risking everyone's safety. Like there's really special storage requirements you have to keep with that. I can't remember what I was talking about now, but just going back to I guess going back to you know, the new Doctor Who series, because they've basically reset the season count, it looks like. I know a lot of people for some reason were complaining about that on Twitter. It's like, oh, the new Doctor Who's resetting everything. Who the fuck cares? You know, I'm sure there were people or fans of Classic who thought the same thing when Doctor Who first got revived in 2005, where it's like, oh, why are they starting from season 1? Why isn't this season 29? I think it would have been. Because like I think the series got the series got canceled in '89. I know, but would that have been series 27? Season 27, I guess, of the show. I don't remember what McCoy's last season would have been. I mean, I know technically we'd be on like series close to series 40 now. But like, I think there are other things that people can that are more prescient to complain about. Is that? Oh, there's number 2. Then oh, Doctor Who reset everything again. Now, even like, I will say, the people who are complaining about the series reset again, I will take them more seriously than the people who are saying, "Oh, Doctor Who's gotten all political and shit." Like, come on, really? Johnny Popplio. Yep, that's my second one. So the Popplio line is done. How you doing, Flame Mask? So now, I need to make a quick trip to, first things first, I'm gonna clear out some... I can do... Sure. How many can I... Oh, just one. Okay. One. So I'm just trying to fill up my boxes so I can keep things a little more organized. I can actually fit a whole bunch here. Start with these ones. Nope. Start with 6. Oh, exactly 6. Okay. One over here. I'm actually gonna need this gold duck eventually. Now, oh, I need it. Okay. We'll put the put Mama Bear over there. 3. Rest of these now. Keep all the starters together. Just grinding Mochi. Nice. Alright, let's drop another quick save. Oh, I don't have any heat. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna fly to, I'm gonna fly to Levincia anyways. So I need to go to Acquiesce Supermarket. Actually, I want to see how much stuff I can sell from the item printer real fast. Also, let's swap this. So we have 2 options now for what we can do. Both are in the Savannah biome. We can either do Totodile or Sobble. Let's do Totodile. We'll go for shiny Totodile next. I think they're in the Savannah biome. Alright, let's sell some stuff. Bulk sell these. I've got revives and potions for the upcoming, fuck, what do you call it? The... Ugh. Brain's not braining right now. I'm trying to remember what you call it. The epilogue. The upcoming epilogue. That's, it's coming out. Toxic Orbs, keep the Flame Orbs. Life Orbs. All these. Black Glass will keep. Miracle Seed will keep. Soft Sand can piss off. Lucky Eggs will keep. Focus Band, you're gone. Everstone. I think I can afford to get rid of these. 2 Amulet Coins, I'm fine with keeping those. King's Rocks, we'll keep those. There's an epilogue chapter that's coming out in 10 days. Ooh, wow, I have a lot of Masterpiece teacups. I can sell a bunch of those, to be honest. Gotta love that item printer, to be honest. It's really good for just loading up on stuff. But there's an epilogue chapter that's going to feature that new, a new Pokemon that is part of the DLC story, but it's... I won't go too much into it if you haven't read about it, but there's an epilogue chapter that's going to go more into, I think, what led to Kieran's little mental breakdown. Hey, Alex, how you doing? Let's bulk buy. Let's buy 14 of these, let's say. 14 should do the trick. 14 pickles. Buy 46 cucumbers. And I need to buy some red bell. I'm actually good for red bell peppers. I think I'm good for red bell peppers. Yeah. Cash. Alright. Go for Totodile number 2. Actually, before we do anything, I want to check my... I want to check where Sobble and Totodile spawn. Okay, actually, they kind of spawn in the same spot. I think they kind of spawn in the same spot. Let me double check. That's Mudkip. We don't want that. No, they don't spawn in the same spot, but 2 more gyms. Nice! Good luck with the False Dragon Titan. That one's a weird one. Okay. I want to see if Totodile and Sobble can be found in the same spot. Almost. Almost. They're pretty close to each other, but we'll go for Totodile first. So for Totodile, we want to go actually right near this... like right near here. Right near that fighting den. We marked the fighting den? No, we didn't. Head over here. That's where Totodile should be. And thankfully, this will be a lot... Totodile will be a lot easier to isolate for, because there's not a lot of water types that spawn in the Savannah biome. Drop a quick save. Actually, let's drop a quick save. Because Iron Valiant will heal up when we get, Oh, wait, why am I going box? I want to go picnic. It does, yes. Alright, make a sandwich. So if I remember correctly, the water sandwich should be Oh, wait, I already did the water sandwich earlier. Alright, 1 pickle. 4 cucumbers. Let's go sweet and salty for this one. Alright. Ugh. Why does the angle for the sandwich making have to be so fucking stupid? Damn it! Alright, resetting. And that's why we save beforehand. Ugh. Alright. I hate sandwich making sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Like, I mean, I have enough herba where I could really reset if I want to. I just don't want to have to go through it. I don't have to reset if I really don't want to, but I don't like going through the whole sandwich making process knowing I've already fucked up. Picnic. Yeah, those are the absolute worst sandwiches to make. Cherry tomatoes are the worst. I think I'm gonna double check the sandwich list we have on the Discord, but I'm pretty sure. I'm just okay. Let's go pin messages. Tofu's not great either, to be perfectly honest, but tofu and bacon aren't great. But yeah, I would agree that lettuce and the bug and grass sandwiches are the worst. I'm honestly grateful that we don't have to, that hard-boiled eggs aren't an option for sandwich making. Alright, sweet and salty. Oh yeah, Annihilate is great for the Ghost Gym. I know what you meant. I know what you meant there. Autocorrect can be a nightmare sometimes. Ask Max. But yeah, I used a straight up dark type, I think, in mine. I also do like that Rhyme is one of the only gym leaders that does double battles. Like, I know you can do double battles in the Blueberry Academy stuff, but where do I get the herba? Herba Mystica are usually found in 5 or 6 star raid dens. The only problem is those are tough dens if you're not at level 100. I think there's actually still an active code an active mystery gift code you can use to get a whole bunch of Herba Mystica. Let me double check. Mystery Gift, Scarlet and Violet. Let's see. Story arcs. Events and downloads. Area events. Master Ball, Flying Terror type Pikachu. No. Serial code events? Korokoro. Terror type Mimikyu. I still have to get that. Shit. Oh, wait. I already missed my chance. Oh, well. Alright, bear with me. I'm just trying to find the Herba Mystica code. Want to make sure it's not expired yet. Oh yeah, this is still good. So, if you go in the mystery gift and connect to the internet, you can punch in this code right here. This code that I'm about to post in chat, in the YouTube chat. You punch in that code, and you get either 10 sweet Herba Mystica or 10 spicy Herba Mystica. Alright, we got our sandwich ready. It's actually random whether they give you the sweet or the spicy, but Zobble. I thought Totodile was... AJ, thank you very much for redeeming the anthem. Where the hell does Totodile spawn? Hang on. Let me double check this real fast. We're going for Totodile. I don't mind going for Sobble, but I did say Totodile, so... I have Totodile there, so... Totodile? Yes. Ow! I mixed up the maps. Savannah biome around the marsh, right. Like, both are in marshy areas, but I was at the wrong marsh. It's actually near the, Nice! So this area right here is where Totodile should be. Oh, God. Jupiter's here. Great. Okay, there was another spot, I think. This area right here. Let's try here. Somewhere where we're not like. Hey, don't blame me because the game didn't specify this shit. Should be here, I think. Yeah. Is that a Rabska? I know it's not the Stellar Rabska. Jupiter Bruxish. Ah, shit. This is actually worse. Okay, well, we're going back to the first place. Alright, let's try that again. Unless there's only static spawns here. I hope there's not just static spawns here. Alright. Lost some sleep this morning. Alright, James. Have yourself a good night, bud. Am I in the right spot? I think I am, yeah. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong. Oh, it will be here. Oh, yeah, no, it's here. There's Totodile here, supposedly. Allegedly. The fuck was that? We're not getting a lot of Totodile spawning here, to be perfectly honest. Mostly Jupiter. And a fucking Bruxish again. Cool. I think, honestly, I'm gonna try the other spot. Got spicy. Yeah, I saw! Oh, Flame Mask got 10 spicy herbs. Nice! Sorry, I read Flame Masks earlier. But yeah, congrats on the spicy herba. I think this spot's probably gonna be better. Hopefully. There's more stuff that can spawn here. I might need to reset for a Totodile outbreak. Hell is... Oh, it's a Zebstrika. Oh, sorry, not Zebstrika. Blitzel. What'd the dog do? Snivy? That's a weird water type. There's a Totodile. Jesus. Looks like Totodile just has a really low spawn rate. I think that's the same Totodile. Just... Nice! Well, let's just put Photon up front. Worst case scenario, we kind of blitz through these Pokemon that aren't Totodile. Oh, there's a Totodile. Because unlike with an Outbreak, we don't have to worry about knocking out too many. Yeah, I still need one more shiny Blitzel for a Zebstrika. Jupiter, Bruxish. There's a Totodile, but it ain't green. So Totodile's not gonna know any like moves like, you know, Endeavor or like Double Edge or any recoil moves, right? If anyone wants to check that for me real fast. Surprising amount of Bruxish here. I also kind of low-key love how Bruxish seems to be based off an anglerfish. This is actually a good spot to... There's a Totodile over there. The other good news is we're slowly leveling up Photon as well. Another Totodile, but it's... from Pokemon Stadium 2, apparently. More Jupiter. Honestly, I remember I used to hate pronouncing Jupiter's name like that. I used to pronounce it Dupiter because that just kind of, I guess, made the most sense. I don't know. Do you pronounce it Jupiter or Dupiter? Because I feel like Jupiter kind of rolls off the tongue a little easier, but Jupiter kind of makes more sense, I feel like. Because, you know, Dew and Spider, you know, it's like, Araquanid, right? Or Araquanid. You know, Arachnid or Aqua. Oh, this game cannot handle weather very well at all. Also, as much as I like to praise this game for how it gets the water texture right, this water looks like... I mean, it's supposed to be muddy water like in a swamp, but this water looks like shit. Literally. I haven't had a Totodile spawn in a while. Oh, there's a Totodile. Alright. I'm gonna reset for Totodile Outbreak. I'm not getting a lot here. There's 2 places it can spawn. Delibird. Ugh, that stupid event's still going on. I mean, it's not still going on. I just haven't reset. I haven't updated my Poké Portal yet because I still want to do the Blissey raids. The good news is I'm kind of in a good spot for the 2 Totodile Outbreak locations, but the 2 Totodile spawn locations. Unless Totodile can also spawn down here, but... Scyther, Trapinch. Let's see if I can get Araquanid. Delibird. Hang on. Oh, it's Flygon. Nothing. Fun. Oh, that's sleep. System. Time. Come on. Like, Totodile only has these 2 spawn locations, right? I'm not crazy for thinking that, right? This marsh right here and this marsh right here. On. I'm gonna have to sit through so much. I'm gonna have to keep track of how many Totodile I knock out if this gets too long. change. Sometimes that happens, unfortunately. Although I do appreciate that they fixed the glitch with the date resets on, as if the date reset thing isn't a glitch in its own right. But the problem with the date reset where you just stop having outbreaks appear on the map. Unless you, like, went all... Another fucking trappage in the same spot. What the fuck? Come on. There we go. Alright, so we gotta keep track of our Totodile outbreaks. They're honestly, like, right here anyways. It happened for me in the teal mask. Yeah, this should be where the outbreak is. Not seeing it. Man, there's more Totodile spawning, which is fine. 1, 3. Right there, dumbass! 3. 6. 4. 5. Come on, it's right there. Right there, dingus. 6. 7. Oh, no, that's not a 7. That's 7. 8. 9. 'Come on. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Yeah, I get that. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Nice. Hope you get it. I will say, it's a little easier to get Shiny Applin in Kitakami, in the DLC location, the first DLC location. Oh, I lost count. Although, there's actually a spot in, I think in Tag Tree Thicket where you can almost infinitely spawn, almost infinitely spawn Applin. That's where you're going? Oh, nice. So I guess you saw the video then. The video explaining that. Not my video, of course. I don't do a lot of Pokemon videos outside of stream. Okay, I think we're caught up. Okay, we're caught up. This is Abstrika. And a lot of stuff that's kind of fucking up my my spawn patterns. Should be close to that 25 milestone. Because the every 25 they give you a notification on like how many are left in the outbreak. Alright, so we're at 25 now. 26. Sorry, 27. 28. 9. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. So I want to knock out 60 of these like I did with Poplio. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. That'll be 43 once we get through all three of those. 1. 42. 43. 4. 5. 46. 49. 8. 49. 50. So this should be number 50. Nope, that was 49. Oh. Hey, what the fuck is 50? It's supposed to be every 25. I get a... There we go, now we're at 50. So 10 more. One. 2. 53. 54. 55. 6. 57. 58. 59. I do kind of like that Crocodile, Krokorok, and Sandile spawn around here, so that should be 60. So now, we look for a Totodile that looks like that one. Drop a save, so I don't lose my, progress. Set up the table. That's a no. That's a no. No. Oh, hello. A bunch there. At least we don't get pack spawns anymore. I kind of appreciate that. Oh, god damn it. Who put that Braviary there? And now I'm in Tauros hell. Get me out of Tauros hell now. Woo. Okay, I'm out of Tauros hell. Not it. Like, generally there are two ways you can do this. If you don't keep track, you can take it to 75. Until you get the notification that there's not many left in the outbreak. Or, from the second notification, you just count to 10. Just count 10 more knockouts. Oh, my favorite Johto starter. I feel like I should have saved this one for last, but screw it. Like, for me, I actually do feel like Totodile is the best starter to use in a Johto playthrough. Just because, you know, it's easy, it's not weak to the first gym. You know, you can find rock types easy in the tunnel to deal with Faulkner. You can find a flying type that's great for dealing with Bugsy, as well as your rival's Chikorita. It's a lot easier to find something to deal with Chikorita than it is to... I mean, you can also use a rock type for just fun. I don't like Chikorita and Cyndaquil. Yeah, and Chikorita is also kind of the weakest starter in the Johto group, because it's harder to find something that's good for Cyndaquil. Actually, I'd say it's harder to find something that's good for Totodile, in terms of the rival battle. But you also have to worry about a Pokemon that's weak to the first two gym leaders. Like, I know with Cyndaquil, you run into the issue with Whitney's Miltank, but Whitney's Miltank is just cheap overall. It's not like it's a hard Pokemon. It's just got a very cheap moveset. Like, the easiest way a friend of mine found out was apparently there's actually an in-game trade you can do for a female Machop that automatically, like, negates the second biggest problem with Whitney's Miltank, which is Attract. You know, because it's either you have to try... Because here's the thing, you actually don't get access to a lot of fighting Pokemon very early on. Unless you want to grind for hours, try to get a Heracross, which I don't think has any good fighting moves in the original Gen 2 games. I think it gets access to better fighting moves in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, like Arm Thrust, I think off the top of my head. But... Come on, green. Head over here, force those Torrella to despawn, and come back. Blue. 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 All the despawn. Go back. See. Blue, 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 blue. That's a horse. All blue. I think I forced them all to despawn, so let's head back. There's another one. Blue. Jupiter. And to be honest, I don't think I have to worry too much about using... because I technically already burned through my sandwich, I'm gonna... or burned through my herb by having to do this. I'm gonna just... all blue. Unfortunately, the kind of slow method, slow walking deal you can do for the water sandwich isn't gonna make too much of a difference here, I don't think. So I'm gonna blue. If I remember correctly, the spikes on the back of Totodile are orange, right? When it's shiny. That's another thing I can tell besides the more greenish color of the shiny. my god! Hey, nice. Keys? Sembas? Does anyone see a problem with this picture right here? Anyone? Anyone at all? Anyone knows anything wrong with what's... Yeah. There's a Totodile, a little further out from the rest of its siblings, but... Back in the water. Everyone back in the pool. Blue. Yep, they were walking underwater. This is a complete game. Definitely no glitches or issues here. No sirree, Bob. But just to answer my question before, Shiny Totodile, the spines on its back are orange, right? That's another thing I can look for. Blue. Only one. Uh-oh. Blue. Yeah, we're starting to get stuff spawning on the outskirts of the water. What I think I'm gonna do is next time I pop out, I'm gonna drop a save. We'll make another sandwich because this sandwich is kind of starting to wear off. Blue, both of those blue. Stop chasing me. Go away. Oh. Bad kitty. Bad kitty. Oh, God. The one problem I've always had with, God damn it, putting Photon up front is that she sucks when it comes time for running away. And I don't have a smoke ball. I could probably buy a smoke ball, but I don't want to leave right now. Those blue spikes? Okay. Well, then that's good to know. It's still a different color. It's still a different color. It's still a noticeably different color. But thank you for checking, Flame Mask. I couldn't remember if they were blue or orange. I guess I didn't remember they were blue, but... Alright, drop a save. Make a Sammy. Sammy! That's my shitty Dean Winchester impression for you. Sandwich. Alright, 1 pickle, 4 cucumbers. Bitter and sour. Let's see if that can bring some extra luck. Also, I need to burn through those bitter and sour anyways. All right. Alright, we got our water sandwich back up. Let's try this again. Like, with Poplio, it's gonna be one of those ones, like, once I see it for the first time, I'll really notice it. Or once I see it in game, it'll be hard to miss. Knock it out. Oh, wait, Totodile. I don't want you. You're fucking blue. Blue. Got the blue. Oh, there's one, I think. Yep, that's one. One down, one to go. Oh, it's okay. Let's get Iron Valiant in here. Please don't know any recoil moves. I guess this is as good a time as any to figure it out. Superpower. Okay, that's kind of good. Oh, wait, hang on. AJ, thank you very much for the sub, bud. First sub in the new year, and I appreciate ya. Totodile, Cerebi, Gen 9. Last 4 moves it learns. Thrash is an issue, because that can cause confusion. Go to Dilly, yep. Alright, let's false swipe. If it goes for Thrash, we have an issue. Let's put it to sleep. Good, okay. Okay, let's, we need Friend Ball? Nest Ball. No. I don't have anything with blue and green, do I? Fuck it. Hard mode. Oh, I can imagine. Like, from what I understand, the hard mode Ogre Ousting, you kind of need friends to help with it. Alright, that's one. One more to go. Alright, bag. Or candy. Also, I no longer save. I can't save again. Well, you can't save to try to save my sandwich. Alright. Here comes Croconaw. Ooh, that looks nice. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's put this Croconaw away. Then we will move on to, once we get this, our next Totodile, we move on to, actually, let's move Iron Valiant up front. Minimize the chance of it causing some problems. I don't know, like, I've done, it's probably easier in the higher difficulties, but okay, so if I can see the spikes easily, that's when I know it's not shiny. Because there's a noticeable contrast between them. Whereas with shiny, they kind of blend together. See, that's red. That doesn't blend super well. Yeah, I mean, for me, I tend to stick to using the stat dropping berries most of the time, or if I need to completely reset, and they're transferable in the Sword and Shield, I just go to the Isle of Armor. Because there's there's someone there, you give them enough Armorite, or they'll just reset your stats for you. Like, that's probably what I'm gonna do with a Metagross I'm considering using on my team if I can't get, I think that's, no, that's red. Yeah, if your Pokemon is available in Sword and Shield, you can just transfer it over into that game. You'll have to reset some of the moves after, but it also makes it a lot easier, and it's not as hard to get Armorite, or especially if you're doing the DAs. You can just trade your Dionite ore for Armorite ore. That's actually one way I stocked up on Watts. Because all I need to do is just leave my turbo controller on, and I can farm Watts AFK for a bit after I load up on Dionite ore. It's also good for because once you get the Watts, you can also do the same method with the Digging Brothers in mainland Galar's Wild area. I saved, right? I think I saved. Yeah, I saved. Trigger F is getting dangerously close. Oh, crap. Red. I can put red there. Totodile's despawned, so we can go back. Red, red. 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 Oh wait, there's one there. I think that's red though. Red. Oh, that's a tiny ass Krokorok. Red, 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 red. Yeah, even though there is a noticeable difference between the shiny, between the body, the main body of the shiny, and the main body of the non-shiny. Another thing I look for is whether or not it's easy to see the spines, because the spines on the shiny kind of blend in a little more, even though the main body is more of a greenish tint to it. Red, 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 Braviary. Actually, something else I can do is I can. Oh, whoops! I forgot I don't have Photon in the front of the party. I was gonna say something else I could do is I could have Iron Valiant knock out the Pokemon on the shore. Red, red, okay. So far no shiny. Yeah, one important thing is because Herba can be so hard to come across, sometimes you're better off saving before you make a sandwich. So that way, you don't have to worry about burning too many Herba Mystica trying to get a shiny if you're super unlucky. Because then if you don't get the shiny before the sandwich runs out, then you can just reset and try again. that it? No, that's red. That's red. Oof, getting some lag. Serious lag here. Let me quickly open up the camera real fast. Blue, 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 blue. Hey, buddy. Actually, some of these are swimming. Let's... get that done. Red. Red. I think I already checked you. Yeah, you're red. Knock these guys out. Red. 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 Like I said, if I can knock stuff out on the shore, I might be able to maximize the amount of spawns I can get. Okay, just doesn't want to. Alright, let's just reset the spawns. Red. Red. You are... Nope. Oh! Because I walked 500 yards. Or swam 500 yards. Red. That one I'm pretty sure is just a yeah, it's a standard. There's a surprising amount of Rabsca spawning around here. It's very weird seeing like I think I said this before. It's very weird seeing so many fully evolved Pokemon in the wild, like Rabsca, Farigiraf, like even in Area Zero, which is like the only place in Paldea where Farigiraf can spawn in the wild. Like you don't have to evolve one. Picnic. You don't usually see it unless it's with like a pack of surrounded by a pack of Girafarig. Or a herd of Girafarig, I guess they'd be more likely. Would it be a herd of giraffe? I don't know, I think pack, I immediately think of like, you know, predators, like a pack of wolves. No, I think that's not a shiny. I think that's a standard. I'll get closer to check, but... Oh, that's not. Items on the ground 10 times. Kinda killing two birds with one stone here with the BBQs. Oh. Stupid Sandile. Red. bit of these Relor. No! Don't want to knock out any more Totodile. Let's just do this the easier way. Reset. Okay. I mean, realistically, I think after Totodile, Sobble is the last one I need that requires a water sandwich, and Sobble won't. I think I don't have to I won't have to reset for outbreaks for Sobble, or sorry, I won't have to date skip for outbreaks to Shiny Hunt Sobble. Partially because it seems like it's way more available. Land for a sec. Not far enough to despawn. Jesus fucking Relor. Fuck's sake. And now I'm in Tauros hell. At least it's just one Tauros. Oh god, there's a second one. Okay, we're good. Red. Red. That's the one risk I have with going up on land, is that Tauros can suddenly appear. This is if a Tauros spawns. If a Tauros spawns, if a bunch of Tauros spawn, it's possible to get locked into encounters until you just knock them all out, which takes forever. Knock that Crocodile out. Oh, that one looks red. I said that one looks promising, but that was not the case. Red. Oh. Alright, back up on land with you. One is red. Red spikes. I'm glad Totodile is not like a super aggressive Pokemon, at least. Red spines. Red spines. Red spines. That's a stick. Knock out this Tauros. And this Farigiraf. Actually, wouldn't it make more sense to call it Farigiraf, since it's a giraffe? You know, you don't call it a giraffe. Speaking of giraffe, JT said there was one place here that kind of put Lag Lake, which is Lake Casaroya, to shame in terms of like how bad the lag can be. I wonder if this is what he was talking about. I think it was either JT or Max. I can't remember now. Back when I first started my playthrough of the Indigo Disc, someone had mentioned, I just can't remember who. Whole herd of Giraffe rig there. Then again, it's not Giraffe Ridge, it's Giraffe Rig, so maybe for Riggeraff makes sense as well. I don't know. Red spines. That looks like a standard Totodile. Yep, red spines. Spines, red spines, red spines. Spawned all the Totodile, except for that one. Has red spines. 9 minutes. The other cool thing is if you can look at the Totodile at the right angle, you're able to see the, or at least able to see the spines. Like without having to worry about like squinting. Red. Red, red. Both red. Already established you're right. Forgot I still have Necra on my friends list for some reason. I guess back when she was streaming Sword and Shield, I probably joined one of her raids at one point. Both red? Yeah, you're both red. Wait. No. No, it. Actually, when I was talking before about how the water texture looks bad here, it looks like these Totodile are almost floating. Like, not like floating in water, I mean like floating on air. I haven't checked that cave yet, and I'm tempted to, but I'm not going to. I don't know what I got left. Maybe I will. Maybe I will before I start my next thing. Red. No. 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 Alright. Let's quickly run to this cave, because there's probably an item in here I can grab. Yep. A pearl string. Nice. Oh, geez. And it gets a nice, super proper reset of the spawns here. Theory. There we go. No. Don't let there be... Okay, good. No! Ooh! Oh, the Tauros is stuck underwater. Oh, well, that didn't. .5 minutes. And suddenly all this. Oh, there's a Totodile spawn. Tauros there, up here. Totodile with red spines. Those red spines. Like I said, if you look at them from a specific angle, sometimes it can be hard to tell. Or it can be hard to see the spines for some reason. Red. Oh, there we go. Nothing so far. We did get one, so there's still a chance we can get another. That one just spawned in, but red. And also, it's not missing the obvious point that it's not a lighter blue. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, well, I mean, it makes sense, because Blueberry Academy is in Unova. In fact, it's very likely that that the part of Unova Blueberry Academy was built on, wound up being the nature preserve. But they wound up basing a lot of it off of the nature preserve. Where you can find the shiny Haxorus once you complete the national decks in Black 2 and White 2. Yeah, fun fact. In addition to the shiny charm, when you complete the national decks in Black 2 and White 2, you get access to an area where you get a guaranteed shiny Haxorus. Red. No. Oh. I don't think that's red. Oh, no. Ah. They're putting the effort to get there. Yeah. I mean, completing the Pokedex in the older games is a pain in the ass. Especially once online services get taken away from the Switch. Or not the Switch, the 3DS. At 1:25. Bunch here, none of them are red. Or all of them are red spawn. Snivy here for some reason, which means I think it's starting to wear off, but we still have some time. What I think is kind of cool is how they, you know, the twinkling there kind of has, the slight twinkling you get sometimes in the music has that nice little Area Zero reference to it. Good. Alright, sandwich is done. Drop a save. Save. And set up picnic. Another sparkling sandwich. Which actually heals up, which will heal up Iron Valiant as well. Try not to fuck this up, because I don't want to have to reset. I think I might have fucked up anyways. Oh, shit. I might have... Yeah, I fucked up. I didn't put enough cucumbers. Let's see, I might have fucked up. Might have fucked it up. Teensy power, yeah. I missed 3 of them. One, 2, 4. I missed a serving of cucumbers. Oh! Shit. Fine. Still touching the bread, it counts. I try extra hard to not put the bread on. It still counts. It's good. Ah. Somehow, yeah. Somehow Palpatine survived. Oh, wait, no, we don't talk about that movie. So somehow Palpatine returned. That movie was just a masterclass of fucking incompetence. Respawn, come back, bed. They are very frequent right now, which is good. Getting at least 5 Totodile checks each time. 6 right now, because that's... Wonder. I want to try something. Nope, that's not a good idea. That was not a good idea. Not doing that. Fuck off, Snivy. Not doing that again. Thought maybe I could hover over, but that's not likely. Especially with how hard it is to turn on a dime. You can't really turn on a dime in the air. We're gonna move Photon up front real fast. Knock all these guys out. Ah. Nope. That did a wonder, actually, for upping the spawns. I just don't want to risk Photon knocking out some of the Totodile. Like, I have plenty of breathing room, I think, but... that might have been it. Too far away to tell. Oh, up! Up, you idiot! There you go. I have Photon knock out all those Pokemon kind of on the edge of the marsh here. In theory, it should help with the spawns. Time to do little wisps of red. Red spines. Jesus Christ, the lag is real all of a sudden. Red. That's red. 9 times out of 10, you just wait for them to respawn. A whole bunch deep. Oh, there it is. There's number 2. Alright, that's the Totodile line. Done. Now I need to... You know what? Fuck it. Quick ball. Didn't work. Okay. I don't want to fight this thing, so I will not hit out. So I'm going to try Netball. Wow. No crit catch 2 times in a row. Aqua Tail has a chance to miss. Again, Thrash is the one move I really have to worry about, because that has a chance of confusion. God damn it. Why won't you crit catch? Hydro Pump misses. Let's try a Dive Ball then. Fucking hell. So now it's going for Thrash. I can't risk sending in, I can't risk sending in Iron Valiant. I have to wait until its confusion is done. So confusion is an issue there. Going to do is actually, because it's confused, it's not a volatile status dish, so it doesn't affect catch rate, but... Hit yourself. Wait, okay. Let's see if that helped. I doubt it did. There! Oh my god, it actually did! Oh my god. Alright, Totodile is done. Just leave Sobble for the water types. Totodile from the list. You don't need Rowlet. You don't need Totodile. Sobble. Middle. There we go. Alright. Good news is, one of the Sobble's best spots is just outside the... Actually... Oh, it's over here. I can get away from here fast enough. Okay, the lag's finally let up. Alright. Move Totodile into the box, along with Croconaw, Brionne, and Popplio. We'll check for marks later. Now, put Iron Valiant back up front. Oop, almost ran into that Sawsbuck. How much time do I got left on this sandwich? 20 minutes. Plenty of time. See? We have Sobble. Ton of Sobble here, actually. We got 2 Sobble already. 3. Ooh, this is perfect. And Sobble will be easy to spot as well. I got a BBQ that involves picking up items on the ground, so this isn't an outbreak, I can knock these Sobble out with impunity. Or with relative impunity. Actually, while doing this, Therapy, 9, what are the last 4 moves it learns? Liquidation, Soak, Rain Dance, and U-Turn. Alright, so let's put Photon back up front then. Photon can handle this super fast. Okay. Photon's taking a surprising amount of heat. Yes. Hey, what is with this lag? Wasn't the fact that I didn't want to burn my Herba. I would probably reset here just because of the lag I'm dealing with. Like, look at that. That's a big-ass fucking Magby, Jesus! Look at the size of that! Let them run. Let them run if they really... I think once this sandwich... That's not, say, wild Pokemon in flight. Well, there's one right there, except that's not wild. That's my Pokemon. Oh, look, a Fennekin. Holy frickin' Jesus. Just because of all the lag I'm dealing with here, I'm gonna have to reset the Herba anyways, probably. I'm just gonna reset the game, because holy fuck, that lag is something right there. if I can honestly get all of Sobble done, if I can get the Sobble line done in the next hour, that would be great. But worst case scenario, like, Thursday will probably be when we continue with our starter hunting, to be honest. Like, I know we're streaming again tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be mostly dedicated to the ladder. No, that's yellow. Okay, so let's pop a quick save. And let's make a sandwich. Oh, blow me. Not much. Oh, come on. There we go. Christ. Sandwich. 1 pickle. 4 cucumbers. 1 sour, 1 bitter. Actually, let's go sweet and salty on this one. Not quite the full range of combos I wanted, but still set a decently straight line. And 3 pickles. Jesus, the shifting you saw there. Alright, sandwich is ready to go. Alright. Okay. So far, no, still dealing with a little bit of lag. I think it's just the area. It's not the game. It's just the area. And Jesus Christ. These happen here more often than anything else. Yeah, like here specifically. Nope, it's just in general. Holy fuck. Look at that. Look! Like, is that picking up? Is that picking up to you? Is that picking up on your end? One second delay before. Yeah. Like, the game is freezing for a second, like it's chugging along, and then it kind of catches up. Even resetting didn't fix it. Like, it sometimes it doesn't happen, then sometimes it's just like every time my Vikavolt tries to attack. Like, I'm legitimately worried my Switch is gonna crash when that happens. That's just a regular Sobble, I think. Yeah. The Finn is always kind of the, if I'm not 100% sure, but... Like, there's a noticeable enough difference between regular Sobble and shiny Sobble. Maybe if I'm not moving around as much, I can try to avoid some of that. Say I hop up here. Just kind of let Photon do all the work herself. A nice spot to kind of... Maybe not here. I'm getting a lot of not water types spawning. Maybe I can picnic here? Nope, not much space. Oh, bite me. There's tons of space. Picnic. Reset. Oh, come on, you were right there. There with a yellow tail, a yellow head fin. You got away. Again with the shit. Like a regular one, that is in fact a regular one. Fucking serious? There we go. Hey. Leo. Sobble over there, but I'm pretty sure that's just one. Yep. As they let Photon deal with that Pride of Litleo, but they're already gone. Is that it? Oh, that's a yellow fin. Let it run. If it runs, it'll despawn. Letting it despawn means I can let another one kind of spawn in. I still got plenty of time on this sandwich. That one I can tell from here it's not shiny. Even without it turning. Wow, you get far enough away, you actually can't see the fin. That's interesting. Now, like that one right there, you cannot see the fin, but it's likely, yeah, now you can see it, kind of. It's not shiny. So. Oh, I think that one's one. I think that's one of them. No, that's just a yellow fin. Damn it. Thought I saw pink. I should probably knock out any Happiny I see, because that's good for the item printer. Well, Happiny? No, there's not a Happiny. Put a wild Pokemon in flight, terrestrialize a Pokemon, defeat a wild Pokemon, catch one bug-type Pokemon. Eh. Right now. Yeah, the Delibird parcels are great for the item printer, and so is Happiny Dust. That's part of the reason why a lot of people were really excited about the Delibird outbreaks. Like, I did a whole bunch. Even I think I didn't even do it for the shinies. I did it, which I did get a couple of shiny Delibird. But I mostly did it for, ooh. Oh, that's exit. Yeah. Oh, look, another Happiny. In fact, I saw a Blissey on the way here that I regret not going after because I just realized I'd seen a Blissey on the way here that I didn't go after. I should have, just for the Happiny Dust. Also, I find it funny that the starters don't give you crafting items. Kind of like the Paradox Pokemon, yeah. And I guess the legendaries as well. Like, the legendaries kind of make sense. Because, like, usually you're only supposed to get, like, a fixed amount of them per game. But, like, with the starters being available in the wild, that one feels a little weird. That's just a standard Sobble, yep. That's standard Sobble. Wrist hurts. Not good enough lights that matter. That's like that one over there. You can see there's a Sobble over there. You can absolutely tell it's not shiny. Sobble's the last of the Galarian stars I need. We finished off the Johtoanian starters with thanks to Totodile. We still need 2 Torchic to finish off the Hoenn starters. I need Litten to finish off the Alolan starters. I guess Hoennian would be the term for something hailing from Hoenn. And yeah, so I need Scorbunny and Sobble to finish off the Galarian starters, Litten to finish off the Alolan starters, and Torchic to finish off the Hoennian starters. 2 yellow. Oh. Minutes. We're halfway through this sandwich. I'm not having good luck on this Sobble. First star you went for it, nice. I still need 2 more Litten to finish out that line. But I think the first... Yeah, I didn't have to go for, Oh, wait, you're in flight. Successfully sneak up on a Pokemon. Go. Yep. Alright. Run. Leave it. Ah, no. It's actually amazing how good Photon is for these outbreaks. Like, I'll probably have to swap to someone else for Torchic and Litten, but... Actually, Torchic, Litten, and Scorbunny. Oh, no, damn it. The darker shade of blue, I don't know how I keep mixing them up. Again, the feather, right? Or the fin, the head fin. I wouldn't call it a dorsal fin, because dorsal fin's usually on the back. Okay. As long as I can stay within a good radius of the knocked out Sobble. Should be able to keep a relatively high Sobble population to be able to check this stuff. Yellowfin. A bunch over here. No. Yeah, for me, I think I went for Chikorita first, because that one was, like, the only full line I needed of shinies. I figured might as well get that one out of the way. And I decided to just wrap up the grass starters before I did anything else. Because I needed one Trico, one Bulbasaur, three Chikorita, and 2 Grookey. Next one you're going for a Snivy? Yeah, I got my shiny Snivy during Pokemon Go Community Day, but honestly, Snivy, I'd say Serperior has a really nice looking shiny, actually. Like, if you didn't get them from Pokemon Go, this is a great place to do that. From Pokemon Go Community Days. Ugh. Minutes. I don't want to try to reset for an outbreak with us being so close to the end of stream. In fact, like, once this sandwich is done, I might wind up just calling it a night. There's somewhere I'm just so focused on trying to look for the head fin that, like, when I don't immediately see yellow, I kind of start thinking, oh, is this the shiny? And then it turns its head like, no, it's not. What I think I'm going to do is once this sandwich is done, I might call it night. But I might also check my map, see if I have like a Chansey outbreak or something. I know I still have the Delibird. Oh look, a Blissey and a Happiny. Is it my birthday a month and a half early? the word paradox before. Oh no, I already gave it to I already gave it to her in both. I already gave it to Sada and Turo in both games. I got the special title screen. Yeah, not a lot of people really knew about it. It's like the... But it kind of makes sense, because otherwise, why... Fuck. Not again. Because, like, otherwise, why else would they make such a big deal of you getting that item? It feels like... No? Like, outside, like, if it was just like a, yeah, you finish the story, you get this cool item thing. It kind of, I mean, granted, getting back the Scarlet or the Violet book doesn't make much difference either, other than, you know, having it there at the title screen. But I don't know, it didn't make sense why, like, I know Austin John specifically wondered if the book, if getting Sada or Turo's copy of the Scarlet or Violet book is a prerequisite for the upcoming epilogue. But like, I just don't think that seems like something super necessary. I think it's just like something like a cool little, I guess, I don't want to call it a completion bonus, but because, like, realistically, the closest thing you get to a completion bonus in this game is like the certificates and the charms for finishing out the Pokédex. Like, in fact, off the top of my head, the only other game I can think of that has like a proper completion bonus of sorts is Majora's Mask. Because if you collect all of the non-transformable masks and the Giant's Mask, and you give them to the final level is you going up to the moon to fight Majora's Mask, but you can also do challenges based on the given to you by kids wearing the masks of the four evil giants. And if you do all of that, if you give all the masks to the kid, all your masks to kids outside of the Deku mask, the Goron mask, and the Zora mask, it actually gives you get a new mask that can only be used during boss fights. And it is fucking OP for boss fights, let me tell you. Four minutes. 20 seconds. Man, I'm not having very good luck with these Stobble. something else I also gotta make sure gotta do is I gotta finish up my my copy of Ultra Moon. Cause like eventually I want to be able to get back into I want to try to get as much of the 3DS hunts done as I can. Like if I can get stuff, if I get some of the legendaries out of the Ultra Wormhole, that would be great. Like realistically, besides the Elemental Monkeys, and like maybe I'd have to Masuda for I'd have to Masuda for Patrat. Or, sorry, for Patrat. And the only way I can do that is gonna be in either the Gen 6 or 7 games. Unless they make a new Unova game. Like, I'm actually surprised, given the fact that this game is based in Unova, that we didn't get access to stuff like Patrat or the Elemental Monkeys. Like, I am also kind of, curious to see if, you know, if they do a Unova remake, how, like, this might honestly count as our Unova remake. Just since we're in Unova now. Alright, 30 seconds on the sandwich. I don't want to go after this particular Sobble for some reason, when it's not even shiny. So now we're getting Rhyhorn in here. Means the sandwich is officially done. Alright. Knock out that Happiny. I think that is going to be it for us for tonight. We'll give this another try, I guess on Thursday. Tomorrow it's going to be mostly dedicated to the ladder. To heading up on the ladder. So, with all of that out of the way, pop this here. Thank you all so much for joining in. If you would like to follow on social media or join our awesome Discord community, links as always are in the... That's the wrong button. Links are always in the chat off to the side. Just waiting for YouTube commands to work. Sometimes it takes a while for some goddamn reason. For those of you who are on the Twitch side of things, let's go find someone to send the love over to. Tequila. No, that's not it. Let's go send the love over to... Let's go send the love over to Dragon Tamer Tom. He is working on his 2024 shiny hunting. Actually, no. You know what? Ill-fitting trousers. He is playing Spyro the Dragon, so let's go send the love his way. And until next time... Also, he's probably getting ready for Portland, so... Let's go send the love his way and send him some good luck for Portland. For Portland Regionals. Until next time, I'm Kira Kennedy. Thank you all so much for joining in, and I will see you tomorrow for some ladder hunting. For some ranked battles on the ladder. Peace!